are here in the abandoned mineshaft for episode 29. Is it episode 29? Surely not. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, I want to show you a little bit of what I've gotten up to over here with my new microphone. I came down here. Wasn't very big, cleared it out, but then I heard something. I heard from in here, zombies galore, and I found a zombie spawner. Actually, I didn't light this up very well. Thankfully, there was lava here and a little wall, so I could block it off a bit, but I have not had a look in this chest, so join me as I look in the chest. Not the best chests, but I don't know which. The Fortunator. So I've just been going through here. Picking out all of the. What were you? Water. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. That's not cool. Let's just block you up. We don't need you. You made it all dark in here, you silly water. Where do I need torches? And I went up there, and you can see as I cleared out an area, I took away all of the timber. I haven't taken it away here because there's another little way down there. Taken away all the timber. I got rid of all of the hanging down bits of stone. And I've got different ways around here. I really don't know my way around except for the torches. But there is... I think the cave spawner is over that way. Cave spider spawner, I should say. There was one thing I wanted to try and find. This is ridiculous. So I've been collecting wood, yeah, this is the way out. I remember now. Collecting wood, collecting string, collecting everything that rhymes, and I totally didn't mean it to. And that's what I've collected so far, except for the nether quartz, that was from the nether. A heap of coal, a heap of iron, some gold. I'll take all that back to my smelting setup and smelt that. Been keeping on top of torches. I've got mob drops here, food, spare food. Let's plug this one in there. I've been collecting the rails where I can. Like I said, wood. Anything I can do to make my life easier. And then again, to make my life easier, what I did is I made a staircase up here. I actually made a staircase down, not a staircase up, because I wanted to make sure that I had a good spot up here, close to the surface. So I came back up to the surface, which is around that way, and I found this little cove, and I like this little layout here, and I thought, you know what, this is about the right spot. Made a little track down, and then got to the nether. So let's go to the other side. Oh, sorry. And you can see what I've got set up here. So ultimately, what I want to have happen is have an easy way of traveling around. I've got this barrier here because there's a big drop off down to some lava, so I needed to make sure that I had a secure place to pop out there. And then I want a rail line to come up here. So a rail line going up. And you can see there's one of my pumpkins. We're not too far away. It's about 1,000 blocks over the world, which means it's about, well, divided by 8, 125 blocks. There's my little thing just over there. So I've laid this out. This is my little walkway to start with. I'm going to line it all with cobblestones, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of this. Actually, let's grab a little bit more, because I've got an experiment that I'd like to do, and it requires a bunch of different materials. Oh, and then what I want to do is have this coming over here and join it into a larger nether hub type system. Is Zombie pigman. And here we go. This is our home portal. This will get us to the back to the regular base. So one of the things that you need to be worried about, look out for in the Nether is some of that Nether brick would be good too. Is well, all those nasty things like ghasts, and oh, I've got some. Yeah, you need to be worried about ghasts. Oh, that's right. And I put the coal down the bottom here just to see how that would look, and I really like it as a little carpet kind of an area. Is that a? It's a cow somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to grab some different kinds of bricks and make a day, and I'll be right back for our experiment, and I'll tell you what's going on. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back again, and I've got everything that I need. I just wanted to stop and show you the dome. Don't know if I've shown that in an episode before. And to let you know what we're going to do today. So, in a moment, I'm going to set up a wall of a whole bunch of different blocks. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire some fire charges at such blocks. As I said, in the Nether, you've got to worry about ghasts, and ghasts shoot fire charges. And what I'd like to know is what kind of blocks can I use in the Nether to build my Nether tunnels so that they are not quite ghast proof, but if ghasts do shoot, they're not going to make too much of a nuisance or have too much of a problem. So, how about I set this wall up and come straight back to you? Be right back. Alrighty guys, I have fire charge in hand. Now I've never shot a fire charge before, so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. But you can see we've got quartz, snow, glass, and I just want to know if I aim right there. Not firing. Maybe I need. Nope. Oh. Something shot. I hope it didn't go through. Just sensed to set stuff on fire. How do I shoot a fire charge? Well, I just used one up. I don't have that much gunpowder, so I can't use one. Alright, I'm going to go and get my dispenser set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here we go. I've set up this pressure plate thing going into here, into the dispenser. Let's see if this works. Oh, here we go. Maybe this experiment isn't going to work. I wonder. This could be a bad idea. Oh, that was a bad idea. I was just wanting to see if it worked on me. Because maybe it's just that it's not far enough away or close enough. Okay, let's do that. Let's move it closer, and if it doesn't work, then let's just call this a failed experiment. And I'll just have to come up with a different way to work out what materials to use. No, I think that was a waste of gunpowder. Okay, but on a brighter note, I worked out how to make the larger fireworks stars as using a fire charge. Alright guys, so that last experiment was a bit of a failure. So what I did, since fire charges don't actually work to blow stuff up, what I decided to do was to come on into the Nether, see if I can find a ghast. I've got a fire resist potion here, just in case I do end up in some lava, and see if I can get a ghast to shoot me, well, shoot something back there, and we'll test the blast resistance and the fire resistance that way. But unfortunately, There's no ghasts around. Now I do have a bow just in case I need that. I've got a sword just in case I need that. But there's no ghasts around. That would... Oh, I hear one. I hear one. I thought I might have had to wait for a little while. I can hear you. Where are you? Now what I'm hoping is that the ghast shooting me and potentially hitting the pigman doesn't make them upset with me. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. I'm conducting an experiment here, Mr. Pigman. Now, where are you, ghast? Where are you? Get my fire potion ready, just in case I go... Whoa! Over that way. That's why he couldn't see me. Alright, come over. We're ready for you, sir. We have our experiment all set up. There he is. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh! And that's why I've got my fire potion. Goodo. And a little bit more. Good stuff. Thanks, ghast. I probably don't need to use that, but anyway. And just here. Thank you. And... Hello, over here. Over here, come on. Now that is how you conduct an experiment. Okay, so the stone survived, the clay survived, the quartz, the nether brick, the, I want to say andesite? No, granite. The wood just broke, the dirt just broke, the nether rack and smooth sandstone broke. The bricks there, that surprises me. The ice, andesite, gravel, the clay exploderated. The slabs are still there. Now that surprises me that the sand and the gravel are still there. Are you still around, Mr. Ghasty Poo? How long have I got left? 6:44. I just want to test again with the gravel and sand. Is that sand and gravel? And what else? No, the leaves went. The leaves went up. So basically, what this experiment is, I don't want to use these materials and get shot. I can potentially still use them, but I don't want to use them and get shot. Because if they get shot, then they get exploderated. And this is a little bit away from the rest of civilization. I think my portal must be just up there or something. I should be able to find my way back, not a problem. I only brought minimal supplies. I've got nowhere to put the... let's get rid of that. I don't know if I've got many mushrooms. They're a good source of energy, mushrooms. Come on. I want to do one more experiment, Mr. Ghast. Which may mean I need another ghast. Or a ghast, depending on where you're from. Yeah, so there's my portal just up there. So I don't want to be anywhere around that, because I don't want that to be exploderated. Now I'm fairly certain that we don't need to worry about obsidian. Obsidian's pretty explosion proof. And I guess I could have... you happy? We're all good? We're friends? You want a hug? Hug a pigman? Hug a pigman. But yeah, I dropped off a bunch of my gear, grabbed a spare sword, grabbed a spare bow. That is really interesting to me, that the gravel and the sand are still there. And they've obviously been hit. But just not sure if they really are blast resistant. But if all those other blocks are pretty well blast resistant, that's actually really good. Really good. Gives me a good idea of what I should be building out of in the nether. And as I said, I wanted to do these yellowy type colours for the rail line out to the sand, the stony kind of colours with the timber mixed in to get to the mineshaft. The nether brick to get out to the fortress, which is way over there. But I think we're just going to have to go with it. I probably wouldn't use gravel or sand anyway, just because they're not the best blocks to work with when you try and place them and they fall down. Maybe for a bit of a path, maybe some gravel for the way out to the village way over there. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's a good experiment. Let's take a photo of that because that's really cool. So that's good. That's my experiment. And after the fire charges didn't work in the overworld, we come and find a ghast in the underworld, in the nether. So there you have it. Blast resistant, or at least somewhat blast resistant blocks in the background. And a positive experiment, I guess you could say. So I guess there's nothing else to say other than see you later, alligators.